Good afternoon, everyone. Let us start this session. So, in the last lecture, we have seen some examples on the rotating unbalance. So, this is the next example. So, in this example, a shaft carries 4 rotating masses A, B, C, and D along its axis, and the radius is for mass A, it is 18 centimeter, for mass B, 24 centimeter, mass C, 12 centimeter, and for mass D is 15 centimeter. Then mass is for B, it is 30 kg, C 50 kg, and D is 40 kg. The planes containing the mass B and C are 30 centimeter apart, and the angular spacing of the planes containing C and D are 90 degree and 210 degree respectively relative to B. So here the angles are given for mass C and mass D with respect to mass B. If the shaft and masses are in complete dynamic balance, find first mass and angular position of A. So we have to find out the MA, which is an unknown value, and the angle theta A with respect to mass B, and the position of planes A and D. Okay. So note down this given problem. So you can take the screenshot. Now, what is given in this problem? There are 4 masses which are connected to shaft, which is rotating with some angular velocity. So we have masses A, B, and C, A, B, C, and D, and their radius are given. So this diagram, this is a plane position diagram. Okay. So the 2 masses, that is a plane containing mass B and C, are 30 centimeter apart. So suppose this is the mass B and this is mass C. So the spacing between these 2 planes, that is a plane containing mass B and mass C, this is 30 centimeter. Okay, we don't know the position of remaining 2 planes, that is a plane containing mass A and plane containing mass B. Okay, so I will assume the mass A, it is on the left side of the mass B, and we can take this distance as a distance y, and the mass D, it is on right side of the mass C. So we don't know the exact position for the mass D and mass A. So I have assumed A to be on the left side of the B and D to be on the right side of the mass C, and assume the distance with respect to B as a x. Okay. So instead of B as a reference plane, so here I have selected B as a reference plane. You can select C as a reference plane. Okay. And then you can take the distance of D and distance of A with respect to plane C. So assume any one plane, that is a plane B or a plane C, as a reference plane. Okay, so this is a plane position diagram. Now second diagram, it is the angular position diagram. So the angular spacing, it is given for mass C and mass D with respect to mass B. Okay, so we will take B as a reference, that is at 0 degree. So this is the mass B. Suppose this is the reference x-axis or 0 degree. With respect to mass B, C is at 90 degree. So this is the position or the angular spacing for mass C with respect to B. So this is 90 degree. And the mass D, it is at 210 degree. So this is 180 degree. So this is 210 degree, and this is for the mass D. And this total angle, this is 210 degree. Okay, so this is angular position diagram. So angle of mass A, it is not given. We don't know the exact angle with respect to B for the mass A. That we have to find out by graphical approach. Okay. So what is unknown in this problem? Mass A is unknown. Second, its angle is unknown. Then the position of plane A and D. Okay. So the distance x and distance y. So total there are 4 unknowns in the given problem. And we have to find out these values by using the graphical approach. So for the graphical approach, as this is problem of dynamic balancing. So this is a dynamic balancing. So when you will use the dynamic balancing approach, when the masses are lying in the different parallel plane on the same shaft. Okay. So we will draw the force polygon and the couple polygon. So to draw the force or couple polygon, first prepare this table. So the first column, it is the plane, then mass in that plane, radius of that mass, then this is centrifugal force, which is m into r, and unit is kg meter. Okay, we are neglecting the omega square. Then distance from the reference plane, so this is L and it is in meter, and this couple, this is equal to m r into distance, that is a L. Okay, so the plane will be so plane A, B, C, and D. Okay, so in the plane A, we have the mass ma. So this is the unknown value. In the plane B, we have the mass B, and the mass is 30 kg. Then C, it is 50 kg. So this is m in kg. And D, it is 40 kg. Then radius for the mass A, so it is 18 centimeter. So it is 0.18 meter. Radius of mass B, that is RB, it is 24 centimeter. So it is 0.24. RC is 0.12, and RD, this value is 0.15. Okay. Now find out the centrifugal force, that is a product of mass and radius. So this is 0.18 into ma. Then next is 0.24 into 30. So this is 7.2. 0.12 into 5. This is 6. And 0.15 into 40. It is also 6. Okay. So this is the centrifugal force. Now next is distance from the reference plane. So we have selected the reference plane, that is a plane B. So this is our reference plane. Okay. With respect to reference plane, measure the distance. So refer again the plane position diagram. So in the plane position diagram, this is A, this is mass B, this is mass C and D. Okay. Distance between B and C, it is given as a 30 centimeters. So it is a 0.3. We have taken B as a reference plane. So from B, distance of A is Y, and distance of D, it is taken as a X. Okay. So from the reference plane, distance on the right side, consider this as a positive, and on left side, take this negative. So the mass A, it is on the left side, so it is minus Y. Okay. So this is negative as it is on the left side of the reference plane. Then the mass B, it is exactly lying on the reference plane. So distance is 0. This mass C, so this mass, it is at distance 0.3 meter from the reference plane. That is a plane B. So it is plus 0.3. And the mass D, it is at distance X with respect to this reference plane. So it is plus X. Now find out the couple, which is force into distance L. So 0.18 MA into Y. So it is minus 0.18 MA into Y. This will be 0, 7.2, and this 0. The next is 6 into 0.3. So it is 1.8, and 6 into X. So it is 6X. Okay, so in this way you can prepare this table. Now refer the force column and the couple column. Okay, so in the force column, there is only one unknown, that is 0.18 into MA. Okay, but if you refer the couple column, we have two unknowns. One is minus 0.18 MA into Y, and second is the 6 into X. Okay, so draw the force polygon first, find out this MA value, and then draw the couple polygon. So just I will draw the force column. So in the force column, first value is 0.18 MA, then 7.2, 6, and 6. So this is for A, mass B, C, and mass B. Now for the force polygon, we have to convert these values in terms of length. Okay, so select the proper scale. So just neglect this value because this is the unknown value. 7.2, this is the maximum value, and 6 is the minimum value. So you can select the scale 1 centimeter. Suppose this is equal to 2 kg meter. So you can convert this 7.2 divided by 2. So this is 3.6 centimeter. Then 6, this is 3 centimeter. And this is also 3 centimeter. So in millimeter, this is 36 millimeter. This is 30 millimeter. And this is 30 millimeter. Okay, so in this way, we have converted the force values in terms of length value. Now you can draw the force polygon by referring the angular position diagram. Okay, so I will draw it, draw that angular position diagram again. So this is the mass B at 0 degree. Then this is mass C at 90 degree, and this is mass D at 210 degree. Okay. Now for the force polygon, take this origin. You can draw one reference axis. Okay. Now start from the origin. Draw the first vector, that is for the mass B. So its length is 36 millimeter, and this is the direction. Okay. So from this point, draw the vector at 0 degree on the right side, and its length will be 36. So this is for the mass B. Take this as a OA. Then from point A, draw the next vector for the C. So its length is 30 mm, and it is exactly 90 degree. So take this AB, and this is for mass C. Next vector, that is for mass D. It is again 30 mm, and this is the direction. So from point B, you can draw the reference line. So this line just to take the angle with respect to x-axis or y-axis, and then you can take total angle 210, or you can draw the parallel line to this line. Okay. So this vector, so this is B to C. This is for mass D, and again it is 30 mm. Now this closing side, so this side will give the value of mass A. Okay. So this is for mass A. Now measure this length CO. Okay, in terms of centimeter, because we have taken the scale as a 1 centimeter. Okay, so measure the length in terms of centimeter only, and equate this value 0.18 into MA. So this is actual force value. So this is equal to this length CO into the scale that we have selected. Okay, so it is 2 kg meter. 1 centimeter is equal to. So just measure this length CO. So this is equal to, this is 0.18 MA into 2 kg meter. So you will get the answer for MA. Just check the answer whether it is 20 kg. Put this value in terms of centimeter. That is the length of sieve. Okay. So once you get the value of mass A, that is a 20 kg. So in this table, put the value of MA in the couple column. So you will get this value as 0.18. So this is minus 0.18 into 20. So it is 3.6 into Y. Okay. And now we will draw the couple polygon. So I will draw this column separately, couple polygon, couple column. So the first value, that is for mass A, so it is minus 3.6 into y. Then for the mass B, this is 0. Then mass C is 1.8, and mass D, it is 6 into x. Okay. Now if you refer this column, then again there are two unknowns. One is minus 3.6 into y, and second is 6x. Okay. But there are only three vectors to draw the couple polygon, because this vector is 0. So first vector is for A, second vector is for C, and third vector it is for D. Okay. So by referring the angular position diagram and this column, we can complete that couple polygon. So that couple polygon, it will be just an triangle. Okay. So if the couple polygon is triangle, then we can draw the couple polygon just by knowing the one side, which is nothing but the 1.8. Okay. So we need to refer the angular position diagram to complete this couple polygon. So this is the angular position diagram. This is mass B at 0 degree. This mass is, sorry. This is C at 90 degree. And this is D at 210 degree. Okay. So first convert this 1.8 in terms of length. So you can select this scale for couple polygon